Warren Schmidt is retiring from his position as an actuary with Woodman of the World, a life insurance company in Omaha, Nebraska. After a retirement dinner, Schmidt finds it hard to adjust to his new life. Feeling useless, Warren sees a television advertisement about a foster program for African children, Plan USA, and decides to sponsor a child. He soon receives an information package with a photo of his foster child, a small Tanzanian boy named Ndegu Umbo, to whom he relates his life in a series of candid, rambling letters. Schmidt visits his young successor at the life insurance company to offer his help, but he is politely declined. As he leaves the building, Schmidt sees the contents and files of his office. His entire career, set out for the garbage. He describes to Ndegu his longtime alienation from Helen, his wife, who dies from a blood clot in her brain just after their purchase of a Winnebago adventurer motor home, Jeannie, their daughter, and her fiancé, Randall Herzl, a waterbed salesman, arrive from Denver, consoling him at the funeral. She later berates him for taking his wife for granted, refusing to fully pay for the Winnebago. He wanted the cheaper model, and getting her a cheap casket. He asks her to move back to take care of him, but she refuses. Meanwhile, Randall tries to rope him into a pyramid scheme. Schmidt feels his daughter could do better than Randall. After they leave, Schmidt is overcome by loneliness. He stops showering, sleeps in front of the television, and goes shopping with a coat over pajamas to load up on frozen foods. When he discovers hidden love letters disclosing Helen's long-ago affair with Ray, a mutual friend, Schmidt collects all her possessions and dumps them unceremoniously next to a clothing donations bin. He then confronts Ray for his betrayal, deciding to take a journey in the new Winnebago to visit his daughter and convince her not to marry Randall. He tells her he is coming early for the wedding. She makes it clear she does not want him there until right before the ceremony. So Schmidt visits places from his past, including his college campus and fraternity at University of Kansas and his hometown in Holdegay, Nebraska. His childhood home is now a tire shop. At a trailer campground, he is invited to dinner by a friendly and sympathetic couple. When the man goes for beer, Schmidt makes a pass at the wife, and flees in terror when she adamantly rejects him. Sitting on the roof of his RV on a starry night, Schmidt forgives his departed wife for her affair, apologizing to her for his own failings. At that moment, he is amazed to see a bright meteor streak across the sky, taking it as a possible sign from Helen. Feeling full of purpose and energetic renewal, Schmidt arrives in Denver, where he stays at the home of Roberta, Randall's mother. He is appalled by his eccentric, odd, lower-middle-class family, compared to Schmidt's as an upper-middle-class corporate executive, and can't dissuade Jeannie from the marriage. Schmidt throws out his back after sleeping on Randall's waterbed, infuriating Jeannie. Roberta assures him that a soak in her hot tub will help his back, but he flees after she makes a pass at him in the tub. The next day, Schmidt, exhausted from a restless night, attends the wedding and delivers a kind speech at the reception, hiding his disapproval. On his way home, Schmidt composes a letter to Ndegu. He questions his life accomplishments, lamenting that he will soon be dead, that his life has made no difference to anyone, and that eventually it will be as if he has never existed at all. A pile of mail is waiting for him at home. Schmidt opens a letter from Tanzania. It is from a nun, who writes that Ndegu is 6 and unable to read and reply to Schmidt's letters on his own, but appreciates them and Schmidt's financial support very much. The enclosed crayon drawing of Indigo and Schmidt holding hands on a sunny day moves Schmidt to tears.